Hello everyone and welcome to RBC, Ralph Broadcast Channel. Please don't forget and share your opinion in our comment section. Today, we'll be talking about a meteorite that came down to Earth in 2017 in Northwest Africa. It's called NWA12691 and it's worth $2.5 million American dollars. So here at the big Sahara of Northwest Africa, in a place named Tindoof, in the Algerian-Mauritanian borders, is an incredibly sought after moon rock that has been found by some locals. After a local search led by a Mauritanian businessman, he managed to collect 30 pieces weighing 103.8 kilograms, split into different rocks. These rocks weighed between 2 to 15 kilograms each and is classified as one of the largest pieces of moon rock ever to hit the Earth.
The meteorite came from a carbon-rich asteroid, probably from the outer asteroid belt. It traveled more than 1 million years until it reached Earth. The total mass that finally landed on Earth and what was recovered was about 100 kilograms, so much of the mass was lost in the atmosphere upon atmospheric entry. And that was like the largest meteorite of that type that ever landed.
Dr. Philip Heck, a specialist in cosmochemistry, explains about the meteorite. Here is some exclusive footage by CGTN of the NWA12691 in October 2018, displayed in New York. Perhaps the largest lunar meteorite that has ever landed on Earth by itself and the 5th largest on Earth. After a local search led by a Mauritanian businessman, he managed to collect 30 pieces weighing in at 103.8 kilograms. These were split into different rocks weighing between 2 to 15 kilograms each. These are classified as some of the largest pieces on Earth. American YouTube educator Emily Krasley managed to get us an interview with Jim Holstein, a collection manager of the meteorites.
Asteroid belt between Mars and Jupiter. They fall pretty much every single day, but they mostly burn up in the atmosphere. The ones that reach the ground we call meteorites.
So it's meteoroid, meteorite. We're going to talk about the different kinds of meteorites.
There's 3 different types of meteorites: stony iron, and iron meteorites. Most common types are stony meteorites, specifically the ordinary chondrites.
What does it mean to be a chondrite?
Chondrites refer to the feature inside of these meteorites called chondrules. These are spherical inclusions that form in space as these meteorites were forming, and they're captured by the meteorites.
And so what's an achondritic meteorite?
That is without chondrules.
There you go.
But there's another big difference though. What's at the center of the Earth?
A core.
And then?
A mantle.
And then?
The crust.
Yes, so the Earth is differentiated.
Okay.
And meteorites, ordinary chondrite meteorites, are from bodies that are undifferentiated. So they don't have a
core, a mantle, and a crust.
Yes.
So it's just like rocks all the way down.
Yeah, and what is the core made out of?
Nickel and iron.
That's right. All that material, the nickel iron material, is scattered throughout the body. So what we're doing today is figuring out how to tell the difference between a meteorite and a meteor rock. One is the mass.
Okay.
Because it has the higher metal content in it.
So I pick it up and I'm like, wow, this is heavier than I thought it should be. That might be clue number one.
Clue number one.
That I have a meteorite.
Mm-hmm. And when you flip it over and you look at the cut and polished surface, if you hold it just right to the light, you'll see little flakes of metal inside of it.
And that's the iron?
And that's the iron nickel.
But there are other indications that you might have a meteorite that you can maybe tell from the outside.
So as these things are streaking through the atmosphere, it's going super fast, right? And when it hits the air molecules, it generates heat. And that heat actually melts the outer surface. So if you take another ordinary chondrite like this.
Yeah, this one got burned up.
That one got burned up. And what usually happens with these meteors as they're streaking through the atmospheric pressure builds up on the front surface of it, and that actually causes them to explode.
Oh, wow.
And then the smaller pieces that are still tumbling through the atmosphere, and those little pieces get a fusion crust, and that's what that black surface is called. So when you flip it over to the interior surface, that's what it looked like in space, is that grayish green material.
So it got this while it was flying to the Earth.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why it's not completely smooth, but it kind of has smoothed edges.
It has smooth edges, rounded edges, and it creates different features that are also very common for meteorites. And the best example I have right here is another ordinary chondrite. And this has these little indentations in there. And that happens when you have heated air wallowing out pieces of the rock.
Thanks very much to Emily and Jim for this great interview and explanation about meteorite and the meteorong. Now, after a continuous search, RBC has managed to get some exclusive footage of the NWA12691 when it was first discovered in Africa, before it was sold and examined by NASA, the Lunar and Planet Institute, and the University of Washington at the Department for Space Sciences. After a long study and certification, all the pieces are now available for sale at a Christie's private auction for $2.5 million American dollars. Thank you all for watching this video. We really hope that you've enjoyed it and found it useful. If you like it, then please subscribe to RBC so you can receive the latest information and videos by Ralph Broadcast Channel.